3, 2, 1. This is Take 8. How you doing out there? A Sunday night broadcast doing a late night comedy show. Jamestown is back in action. Thanks so much for joining us. Right back to the Lakers report, to the Lakers game versus the Detroit Pistons. Game 7 against probably the two best coaches, two of the top coaches, one of the, not the best, but two good coaches. The coaches from Boston, probably the best coaches. I like the fact that Bill Russell from the Boston Celtics made a comment a long time ago. The fact when you block shots, you need to keep the ball in bounds. That way you don't give the other team an opportunity to get points. And I noticed that lack of discipline, coaches not giving your stars the fact, I know they want to sit there and block shots and think they're Shaq O'Neal in college blocking shots out of bounds where I'm going to go do a commercial. But you're not going to win championships where Bill Russell wins championships, goes down as the top 3, maybe the top best center of all time. Right now we're going to be going to another Laker broadcast, and I like to talk about the Celtics and Lakers and Celtics. Right now here's a Mike Fratello. You guys like Mike Fratello? Former coach of the Hawks. Let's give a quick shout out to Mike Fratello. Good job out there, UNC, getting the W's, but you're expected to win like Duke, but Duke unable to get a W against subpar teams, and it's gotta hurt Coach K, where throughout the Reagan administration, anything less than the Final Four was more than disappointing, where you've had great teams, but this year, just unable to beat teams that fucking sucked, where your teams pretty much sucked, and you have no excuse. Although UNC just on a roll, there's some real good talent on this team. And if I were the Celtics, I would trade everyone but Garnett to get Hansborough, because Hansborough, when he made that quick shot with that turnaround at 7-0, and he made that turnaround, that's the closest thing I've seen to Larry Bird since Larry Bird. And I'd like to see you succeed in the NBA. And I think the NBA ought to do everything in its power to make you look good coming to a good team. And I believe the Celtics are going to do good this season and not get a good pick because they're going to be last on the list. But I think I would work out a trade where I know your team has a lot of stars. Keep Garnett and get rid of the rest of the guys and bring in Hansborough. And I guarantee you, as many years as it took Larry Bird to give you a title, you will get a title, give or take 1 or 2 years, or 1 year positive or negative.